All right, good morning. This is Brenda Meller. I'm getting ready for today's presentation on LinkedIn Analytics, using those LinkedIn Analytics to help your talent recruitment strategies. And I'm getting the room set up this morning. So I'm going to be popping this phone into my handy dandy video controller here. Oh, cool. Lighting looks actually really nice there. So, and what I'm doing is an audio test here. So you're not going to actually see the whole presentation unless you're here in the room today. But bonus, guys, I'm going to be doing a Facebook live streaming of my presentation at 10:15 today. So if you're watching this video now, that means you're watching my prep video. It's about, 9:34 my time right now. And I'm going to be doing a live stream starting at around 10:15 a.m. today. And I'll be live streaming my presentation on using analytics to help your HR recruitment strategies. So let me just put something in the background here so you can kind of see what I'm going to be talking about here today. And I'm walking around the room here a little bit and testing the audio out to figure out if you are actually going to be able to hear me based on where I'm at in the room. So this is a little bit of an audio test, a little bit of the AV test for the room here, and I want to test out my clicker too. You can see I've got some fabulous pictures up on the screen. I've got pie that I'm going to be showing here today. Does not look like the clicker's working yet. So it's good that I got here early to test out the clicker. So I need to make sure that's plugged in. And again, if you're watching this right now, my guess is the presentation's not clicking through. You're kind of joining us remote, so you're not on site here at the HR Analytics Conference, because if you were, you would be here in the room. So I need to make sure this is going to be working for us today. Let's go back into my other slides here for a second. And the good thing is you're watching like behind the scenes. This is Meller Marketing, behind the scenes. Ooh, ah. Okay, it works on that one, so we are all good to go there. So I'm going to put us back on the loop and talk for another minute or so here. And you can watch some of these fun pie graphics that are playing in the background here. And yeah, so I'm not sure if anybody's watching this live. Are you watching this live? Is there anybody actually watching this right now? This is crazy stuff. I like to get in the room a little bit early as a presenter. This is like this presenter pro tip thing. And for a couple reasons, one, I like to just feel the space a little bit. As an introverted heart, I always get a little nervous before I present. So being in the room a little bit early, helps me to get my bearings. And I can kind of visualize the people that will be in the room. I can kind of visualize the space. And it just gives me a chance to relax for a few minutes before everybody arrives. Another presenter pro tip for you guys. I always bring at least one copy of my presentation slides with me. The reason is we live in a world of technology, and the likelihood is that sometimes technology is not going to work, right? And if that does happen, I can always refer to my printout. And instead of wasting a lot of paper, I don't like killing trees, so instead of wasting a lot of paper and doing full screens, I actually do kind of a 6-up. So this is a little zoom in here. You can see some of the things I'll be talking about here today. I gotta do this backwards. So these are some of the topics that I'll be talking about today. So I like to bring a printed copy of my slides. Another thing I'm gonna talk about in today's presentation, are you ready for this? Get ready for this. How many people's LinkedIn profile do you see that they look like this? Huh? Right? You know what I'm talking about? The blank avatar. I'm going to be talking about the importance of having a fully optimized profile on LinkedIn. It's not the main focus of my presentation today, but whenever I present on LinkedIn, I always like to make sure that my attendees are walking away well armed with a few of the LinkedIn basics that are going to help them to be more effective on LinkedIn. So I think I've got 3 people watching right now. I don't know who you guys are, but if you're watching this, let me know. Does the audio sound okay? I know the presentation slides are a little bit washed out in the background, but in the room, they look really crisp. We've got the lighting a little bit dimmed in the front row, so I think we'll be good there. You're just watching kind of my run-through prep as I'm getting ready to present today. So I'm going to stop this video here in a few minutes, and I want to play it back, make sure the audio sounds good. I'm also just kind of figuring out where I can speak in the room and still be on camera, so it looks like I can go as far as here. And then I can kind of maneuver over to this side of the room. The good thing is I can still see myself, so if I want to gesture up on screen thusly, you will still be able to see me. and hopefully you'll be able to hear me as well. Isn't it amazing? Meller Marketing is presenting, and this is going to be such a fun presentation. I love talking to groups. I love sharing new insights with them, and we are just going to have a fun-filled presentation today. So for those of you that are watching, let me know, can you hear the audio okay? Even when I step back a little bit, I'm sure it gets a little bit quieter when I'm back here in the back of the room, but let me know if you're watching this right now, does the audio sound okay? Because I want to make sure if I do this live stream that it's going to be workable. This isn't the highest production quality. This is my iPhone on a tripod that I'm using here. But it does give that ability for people who aren't able to make it out to the conference to watch the presentation live. But also, and more importantly, when I do live streaming on Facebook, this is a little thing that I've kind of learned along the way. When you live stream, you don't have to worry about your phone battery or your phone memory because it's not actually saving it on your phone. It's basically just pointing it to Facebook, and Facebook is holding onto the memory. So after today's session, I will save the live video on my Meller Marketing Facebook page. And then later on, I can actually go in and export that video off of Facebook, and I can upload it into YouTube. I can upload it as an MP4 file into LinkedIn. I can tweet it out. I can maybe take short versions of it and put it on Instagram as well. So there's a lot of uses, but I don't have to worry about the memory on my phone or my battery dying when I do a Facebook Live. So it's kind of brilliant. So little pro tip for you guys there. All right. I'm going to stop the film because I need to get some coffee. I've not had any caffeine yet today. My husband is a great coffee prep person. He always has the coffee pot ready in the morning. But I was flying out the door getting to today's conference. I didn't even get my caffeine, so I need to go downstairs, grab a cup of coffee. It's about 9:40 here right now. And we'll be presenting here at about 10:15 today. So join us back. If you're watching this video in a playback, do share this along with others. And if it's before 10:15 and you'd like to watch us live, this is a work format here. We're talking about how to use LinkedIn Analytics to help support your recruitment strategies and to support you on LinkedIn as well. So tell your boss you got a webinar you need to be on, and then come and join my Facebook Live and hear what we're going to talk about at 10:15. All right? So again, thanks for watching. If you're watching this in playback, do know that there's a second video that will be the longer version of the presentation. And I will see you guys on the other side. All right? Take care. Thanks. Bye.